Scorpio, hello, hello. Let's go ahead and see what issue you are facing in February. That was an interesting split. Four of Wands. All right. It feels like something is challenging your foundations here. Yeah. Yeah. I'm getting this idea like we're ready for battle. We are ready for battle here. Interesting. Let's get a little bit more on this here. Yeah. Yeah. Five of Swords, Six of Pentacles, the Star. It definitely feels like you're torn here between engaging in something or feeling worked up or feeling triggered and giving to what it is that you want. I'm hearing distractions. Distractions. Things are keeping you from here and potentially even keeping you from your peace, Scorpio, as we head into February. What are we giving to? Are your priorities aligned? Get your priorities straight is what I heard here. Get your priorities straight. Magician, yeah. Remember, right? Remember how powerful you are, Pisces, how powerful you are, Scorpio, right? And this self-reflection here, remember what you're capable of. Remember what you have inside of you, right? And again, this nine of wands coming through here, this idea you're tired, right? You're exhausted, and it does feel like that, right? We knew this was going to be a busy year, right? More of facing more of 2025, but just in a little bit of a different way. 2025 was priming us for the busyness that we are seeing in 2026, right? The year of the fire horse, the Knight of Swords. Yeah, it feels like there's a lot coming at you. There's a lot coming at you here, and you need to stay grounded, rooted in your focus, rooted in your star, your priority, and literally jump away from anything that is trying to distract you, right? We want to move away from that Knight of Swords energy, that bully, right? Maybe there's a bully in your life here. Eight of Cups, Nine of Wands. Don't walk away when you're so close. Don't walk away when you're so close, Scorpio. Whatever you've been working on for some time, right? Like I say, Scorpio, you're not the same person that you were 3 months ago. You're not the same person that you were 6 months ago. You've been working, right? Quietly. The urge, right, is to be free of this. The urge is to move forward, or let's just fast forward this part, right? Let's just get this over with. I get it. You're tired. You're frustrated. That's when you keep working, right? That's when you double down on it. Only you can do this work. And it feels, again, with that Five of Wands, there is some sort of conflict here that you are facing, right? That's making it challenging for you. That's making it tempting to say, I want to be done. This isn't working the way that I wanted it to work. But only you can do this. Only you know your reason why. Right? Interesting. King of Cups, Ten of Swords in the reverse, Six of Cups in the reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse here. Yeah, you want to be the best version of yourself. That much is clear, right? That's why you're pushing so hard. That's why you've been pushing so hard. It feels like we need to release some sort of fear around success. Fear around, is this meant for us? Can we hold on to this? Right? You want it bad enough, but are you open to receiving it in the way that you want it to come for you, right? You've been working hard, and you've been facing many challenges, right? Some that are yours, and some that kind of rope you in, right? And what is it doing? It's ultimately distracting you from your star, distracting you from what you want, right? These feelings, these ideas of we're not good enough. We should just abandon ship, right? Keep going. You are worth it, Scorpio. I promise you. And you know that too, right? We just need to get our head right a little bit. We need to refocus. Remember our why. That success is coming. Are you making room for it, right? You're manifesting it. You're manifesting it, but do you believe you're worth it? Okay? What should Scorpio be doing to fix this issue here? 8 of Pentacles. Keep on that grind. Keep on that grind. Focus on what you need to focus on. Right? And you know what that is. Page of Pentacles. What did I say? Stay grounded. Stay focused on what you're doing. The rest is noise. The rest is noise. You know what you're doing, Scorpio. You know where you want to go. You know what that star is. Yes, I know you're tired. Yes, I know you're exhausted. But you are worth it, right? You are worth it. Let go of the parts of you that you have outgrown. Shed that skin, right? Shed that skin, shed that fear, shed that feeling of you are not enough, because Scorpio, you are enough. Challenge that belief with the King of Swords in reverse, right? There's this part of you that is here, that is sticking, that does not serve you any longer, and it is blocking your manifestation. We need to pick that part out. Let that part go, right? 10 of Cups. You know what you want. You know what your goal is. You know what makes you happy. Strength, right? It takes courage to stand up. It takes courage to release things that don't serve us anymore. It takes courage to give it back to the universe. It takes courage to look at, these conflicts here and say, no, you will not engage. Knight of Wands, 3 of Cups in the reverse here. Yeah, I think you're just so hyper-focused on what you need to be doing. It could even be that you're not allowing yourself to see the joy in the moment. You're so caught up in the seriousness of what you're trying to make happen here, trying to manifest for yourself. But we need a little fun in our life too, We need a little joy, a little happiness, a little light, right? A little play. The Star. Remember your why. Remember your why. Interesting. King of Pentacles. Yeah. Remember your why. You're thinking long term. You're focused on the long term here, right? So don't let these little, it feels like they're micro tests. Is Scorpio gonna dump this, or is Scorpio gonna, fight for what they want? Right? The universe is testing you, it feels like, through these conflicts, through these interactions of, is this my burden to carry? Right? Should I get involved in this? Should I engage emotionally? Should I let this person, this situation, rile me up? Or should I focus on the task at hand? 8 of Cups, right? We need to walk away from whatever is limiting us, whatever is holding us back, right? Yes, okay, it got us to this point, right? Perhaps that fear, that insecurity mindset, we need to transition into an abundance mindset to allow those gifts that the universe is trying to make way for. We need to allow that into our life. But first, we need to make way. We need to live in an abundance mindset. Okay? Ace of Swords, right? We need to challenge what that king, what our pillar of belief, right? We're not good enough. This isn't meant for me. I'm not supposed to be happy. I have to struggle for everything. I have to beg, borrow, steal, right? For everything. I have to claw my way to the top. Who says? Who says? It's time for a new perspective. That will keep you going. That will get you to where you want to be, Scorpio. Okay? Know you are safe. And perhaps with that, that's part of that mindset that we need to let go of, right? fear-based thinking. Know you are safe in all that you do. Okay? Embrace sensitivity. Be a little soft with yourself, a little gentle, right? It's okay if you need to take a little time for you, right? As long as you're not engaging in things that aren't meant for you, and as long as you're not allowing yourself to get too worked up on things that don't matter in the long term, right? Embrace that sensitivity. Be gentle with yourself. Love yourself. Stop and breathe. Perhaps, Scorpio, you need to slow it down a little bit, right? We're going here, there, and everywhere. Perhaps for some of you, you need to slow it down, right? And allow yourself to see where your blockages are. Okay? Scorpio, you got this. You're working hard, right? You just need to take that burden off yourself a little bit. Lighten your load a little bit and get back to what matters so that you can move forward and open that door to abundance that's waiting for you, okay? That's what I have for you. I wish you all the best this February and beyond, okay? It's always a pleasure reading for you. We'll see you next time.